How you doing, young man?
How's it going?
I'm Greg Whitstock, the pond guy.
I'm Paul.
Paul, I would like to introduce you to Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Oh, nice wooded backyard. And there's the pond.
They featured me during Pawn Stars, so it's been a couple years, so 14 before Pawn Stars came out. We had an article on that upcoming show.
That's what it looks like to be 3 and 17. Good morning. We are with Jeff Krenner of Paradise Ponds, and we are in what town?
Buford, Georgia.
Buford, Georgia, and this is his beautiful operation. Come on, let's check this thing out. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I'll give you a hug. I saw you at Kimberly. So how long has Kimberly been with you?
2 years.
And you've been at this location for how long?
3 years.
Okay, well give us the grand tour.
It's an office warehouse, so a lot of the pond supplies we keep up here is with the heat fluctuation, things like that. We want to keep them, like the fish foods, keep them in room temperature areas. And then of course just an office area where we do our scheduling.
How you doing, young man?
How's it going?
I'm Greg Whitstock, the pond guy.
I'm Paul.
Paul, I would like to introduce you to Paul.
Hi, Paul.
So here's what I love about this. Here's a 15-year-old kid that's homeschooled. He happens to know Jeff. What would you say about this guy?
That likes outdoors. I mean, it's great that he's into scouting because right away, you know, he's going to be in the outdoors,
Yes.
fixing things, and just good with tools and thinking about being prepared, things like that. So.
Well, what I love about this is we have a hard time finding anybody that wants to work, let alone a 15-year-old Generation Z or even below the millennials. So good for you, buddy. You have a little bit of an unusual situation because you have a 15-year-old neighbor and a 17-year-old father-in-law as your two primary staff.
Yeah, both spectrums of the age are 15 to 72. And hopefully my next guy may be somewhere in the middle and just kind of cover all the bases.
So let's go see your shop.
All right.
All right. You got your boat in here and you got your warehouse, huh?
Yeah.
So this is where basically you keep all your inventory for both your online sales as well as your
Local
installation business.
construction, yeah,
Yep.
local
Well, you're well stocked up.
Filter pads and replacement pumps.
So how much inventory do you have in here?
Probably about 15,000.
How much of that is Aquascape?
99.9%.
Right. And so you're able to run a successful installation and online sales business with basically exclusivity with Aquascape. Has that been detrimental to your business or helpful for your business, and why?
Just stocking one product's been helpful. Dealing with one company, there's a whole mix of products out there that you can get something called product creep. That could just lead to confusion with customers having multiple brands of fish food. There's no need to carry 3 or 4 different brands of fish food or 3 or 4 different brands of water supplies.
Yep.
They're all pretty similar, but just working with Aquascape, the customer service and the products and the selection, just working with one person, one catalog. If it's not in the catalog, I don't do it.
You got to train somebody. So here you've got a
Yeah.
15-year-old that's learning this business for the last 2 years, and it's easier to train them when you have one product line
Exactly.
versus 10 product lines.
Yeah.
So it's been helpful for your business to have one brand, not detrimental.
Correct. Yeah, because the training would be endless.
So what's your square footage here, and what's your rent?
2,500 square foot, $1,000 a month.
That's actually pretty good for an online
Gets me out of the
business.
house. I mean, it's worth.
You got a
that
place
to-
for your-
So I'm not living and breathing it, in the garage,
Yes.
an extra bedroom, every other room in the house, stocking everything. So it's totally worth it to get out of the house and grow the business.
This is kind of cool story. So when you bought this boat, you were the former one of the curators at the Georgia Aquarium, right?
Correct.
Which is basically the top aquarium in the world.
Definitely a dream job. I mean, it was awesome. Experiences, traveled the world, collecting fish, it's a great time. I've always been interested in ponds, built a pond at a very early age, so I always kind of dabbled in it on the side, little service calls and stuff on weekends here and there. And then just started to slowly build up a clientele base, and maybe with more time off, I was building some ponds on the side a little bit. About 5 years ago, I left kind of a 20-year career to pursue my own business of building water features. I think just the work-life balance, being able to control my own schedule, not having to drive all the way downtown in the morning, having to leave the house so early.
That's the sweet boat. It's going to be out there tomorrow. Have you been on that boat yet?
No, sir.
Oh.
I've been on it in the warehouse.
That's funny. That's funny. nice wooded backyard. And there's the pond. So this is how you live the Aquascape lifestyle at home, huh?
Porch for dinners to listen to the sound of the water. And
nice long stream and nice wooded lot. Wow, look at that. Look at the size of this. Wow. This is a very typical backyard. The pup loves it. What's the pup's name? What's up, Trooper? Living the Aquascape lifestyle right here. All right. So what year, how long has this pond been going, buddy?
13, 14 years.
Okay.
The year after we moved in. So it's about 30 inches deep in the middle. It's about 25 by 25. Aquascape skimmer, Aquascape Biofalls up in the stream there. And it's using an AquaSurge 5000 pump.
And what you were saying is, this is underneath the trees anyway, so grass wouldn't grow.
CACs, you always try to make it look like it's always been there. I think in this case it does, because it was kind of a shaded area. Grass wasn't going to grow. What are you going to put there?
Yep.
You know, they're kind of limited on shade plant. And started the stream up by the house. You can enjoy it and hear it from the windows and the patios. And it goes down to the pond at the end.
Yeah. Wow, look at the grasses. And that's how you properly hide a biofalls, right there. That's what it looks like to be 3 and 17. Who do you got there?
What's that radar?
Wow, that's a weird looking turtle. Who's this guy?
Smore.
Smore. I guess he kind of looks like a s'more.
Oh my gosh, it's like a baby pig.
Well, we had a great day, didn't we, Jeff?
That was great.
So, hey, if you like what you see, like, comment, and follow along as we visit certified Aquascape contractors, see how they live the Aquascape lifestyles with their families and create beautiful backyard ecosystems, living the Aquascape lifestyle for people. That's a frog, right?
Yeah.
Is that a bullfrog?
Bullfrog, yeah.
Bullfrog that lives here, and when you build it, they will come. Nature will come. So for me, it's just been fantastic to be able to go out and travel and see all these certified contractors. Jeff, we've known each other for a long time, and for me, it's going to be fun to see basically how your business is continuing to evolve from a part-time business to a full-time career. All right, thanks, buddy. Great day. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow along as we visit cool contractors doing cool things and living themselves the Aquascape lifestyle. So, Paul, you said you liked this guy because he was anal?
Huh?
You said you liked this guy because he was anal?
What do you mean? What?
You don't know what anal means?
I don't like that word.
OCD?
Yes, that's better.
Okay.